Hi everybody, Gothic Sugar here. This is my current setup, getting stuff done, and this is for lemon seeds. I've been gardening quite a bit lately, and also sorry for the noise in the background. I have two fans on. It is hot, and I'm not turning them off. I'm going to just try to talk a bit louder than I normally do. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. So, I wanted to come on here to show some progress of something that I've been working on and ask if anybody would be interested in a watercolor tutorial. This is a cosplay picture I've been working on for the last week or so. Just the painting part for the last week or so. It took me a lot longer than that to actually get this stage. I started here with the sketch, and now we're here. So yeah, if anyone's interested, let me know. This is actually being done on marker paper and not watercolor paper, which is why you don't see that texture. I figured I'd try something different, and it was going really well. But then a mistake was made down here. Some water got away from me, and it just bloomed. So I'm going to be covering that up. Some happened over here as well, but I fixed that. You can use the water to actually erase. For those who did not know that, if you have alcohol markers, that's what that little eraser thing is for. Where is my marker? Okay, here we go. That's why they give you the colorless blender. If anyone's ever used one of these, you can use it to blend in, but you can also use it to erase by just going over the color. For this, though, I just used a brush with some water on it, clean water. That's why there's two cups, dirty cup, cleanish cup. Okay, so on camera, not on the wire, but generally, I like to keep 1 cup clean of clean water and 1 cup of water that's not clean, so that when you clean your brushes the first time, you just go into the next one. So that's what that is, and yeah. So, that's pretty much what's going on. If you want to see a tutorial, let me know. This one, I did a lot of blending. That's why you can see brown underneath the black, because this is actually a Mars black that I'm using, but I went under it with, gosh, I feel like I used burnt umber and burnt sienna, but I cannot remember which colors they were. Blended those together, put them down, then blended the darker brown with the black, put that on top of it, and then watered that down to get thin paint so that the brown would show through just a little bit for the highlights, like on Demon Slayer. And then I went over it again so it dries quite a bit between each coat. I've got a fan right there for that purpose, and also it's hot in here, so that helps. And then I'll be doing the same with the socks. That's why the socks are brown right now. What else? Oh, I will be this ended up being done with marker, because there's no way I'm even going to try that with a brush. I can do it with a brush, but my hands have been not happy lately, so that's why I'm doing it like that. If you have a brush with a tip like that, I don't know how well that's showing up. There we go. With a tip like that, then you should be able to do it. You can also do it with a larger brush. You just angle it. If your brush does not have a tip and you have something like this, angle it. Always go to an angle. A lot of people can use one brush for a painting, and you wonder how many brushes they have, and they're just using one. That's why. I remember going to something, gosh, I think it was like my first anime con. Well, no, my second. And we were going to do cell painting a long time ago. And so people were complaining because we were only getting one brush, but if you have a brush this big, you can do pretty much anything with it. If your brush does not have a point, you can still use it. This is not meant to be a tutorial, but here we go. Okay. This is not the right kind of paper, so bear with me. Is there anything on the back of that? shredded paper. Okay. Happy planner shout out. Whoa. Okay. So here we go. Forgot that was empty. Just a second. Alright. Straight. Angle. Put a little bit more pigment on there so you can actually see it. And you see how the bristles do that? Part of it is because this might be a really cheap brush, but also just take the corner of it and you can follow that line. See, and that's all with one brush. So for people who don't have a lot of money, you can still do that. It's fine. But I hadn't meant to do that and give it a quick little spiel, but here you go. Just something to think about. Also, I don't remember if I said, but this is marker paper. So, you know, it's meant for markers, obviously, but there are water-based markers. Let it dry between coats and you'll be fine. This is an experiment, though, so don't take my word for it. I'm going to test this out a little bit more, and then we'll see. And when I finish with this, I'm going to peel it off, and we'll see how much it buckled, but I'm not there yet. So, because you can see the puckering here. And, yeah, because this is really saturated on this side. So I'm going to let it dry, but again, it's hot today. It'll dry in no time. And up here, there's not as much. And here there was like none. But it's all about where you layered, so we'll see. And then I'm going to stretch it when I'm done anyway. Or, well, not stretch it, but flatten it when I'm done anyway, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, just thought I'd show that off and show the progress because I feel like I haven't been on Instagram in a while. And I don't have a board for this. So I've just strapped it onto one of my planner covers. And then I just stuck it on there like that because I didn't want it to take the texture of the table. Because that table has a texture to it, so that's what I did. It's a little trick. Some people have boards and stuff that they use for that, but I don't. So yeah, there you go. And now I've got to retape that. Alright, talk to you guys later. Hope everyone is having a good week in spite of everything going on in the world right now. If you're stressed out, then try your best to find something that you enjoy doing that will bring you a little peace. Alright, have a good day. Bye.